It's the perfect tempo.
Then you gotta shut down like a robot at the end.
Right. A flaccid robot.
Hell no, only buy hard robots.
That's right. Bots go hard.
Hard robots.
Hardbot.
Imagine Transformers in Boston. Oh, it's the Autobots.
Autobot. He's out with the Decepticons again.
Oh, Optimus.
Optimus Prime.
All right, we gotta do the sync.
All right, let's sync up on 3, I guess.
All right.
1, 2, 3. Sync.
Can somebody remind me what number this is?
13, I think. No.
14.
Yeah, I think. I don't know. They all start to run together. We ought to miss last week. That's the only thing I remember.
It was 13. So this is 14.
Okay. There you go.
Welcome to the 14th episode of the MOP Podcast with Moldy.
Owly.
And pizza.
And today's topic, scams. Getting swindled. Getting
Scams.
bamboozled. Getting Smeckledorf.
What's that? When your old classmates message you from high school? Psych! They don't want to catch up. It's a scam.
Psych, I'm selling textbooks.
Psych!
You start selling those kitchen knives.
The vector knives.
Yeah. Let me buy some steak knives.
You want to see me cut some concrete?
Come on now, gather around.
It's a nice driveway here.
It'd be nice if you see my concrete cutting knives. You'd be very surprised.
Start cutting a chunk out of people's house.
Yeah.
Come on.
Come on.
Isn't that a great knife? Reminds me of when they sold Tupperware in Napoleon Dynamite. He runs over it, it just breaks.
Yeah.
I don't know. Was Vector the only people you got approached by?
Like, straight out of high school?
At any time.
Yeah, specifically fucking from, Brandon. I got conned out of one of my days off. Well, at least the morning.
Oh, that's enough.
Yep. Messaged me. Was like, hey man, you want to meet up? It's been a while. I'm like, you know what? I got time on this fine Saturday morning. I'll meet up with you.
He hit you with the, it's been a while, let's catch up.
Yep. So I show up. He's a little bit late, so whatever, I grab my coffee. And he walks in just as I'm like placing my order. He's like, let me get you, man. I'm like, nah, dude, I already ordered. Like, we're good. And I go to sit down.
He's like, no, this is a business expense.
I noticed he has a backpack first off, so I was like, what's going on? Not too unusual, right? I mean, I figured maybe like he's going to class after this, son. You know, he's got his backpack.
Yeah.
So he sits down, starts talking a little bit, and he busts out a laptop. I'm like, whatever it is, I don't want to hear it. I don't want it. I just thought we were going to meet up for some coffee. I'll see you later.
You didn't really hear him out?
No. Absolutely not.
Maybe it could have changed your life and grown your money exponentially.
No, I shut that shit down.
That dude's like, he's like an anti-salesman.
He's anti-salesman. Whatever you're selling, I'm definitely not buying.
Whatever this is, I want no part of it. It was that, do you remember people doing that you should be here thing?
The what?
They're like taking pictures on like vacations and shit with the sign that says you should be here. Like you buy into like a little timeshare thing and then
dude,
you get like a vacation.
Yeah, so one of my friends from high school did the same shit to me, and like he bought into it, I guess. And keep in mind, this is like pre-COVID, like 2019, 2018. So like it was like I can't remember, and so like he called me. Keep in mind, not to sound racist, but he was the only black friend I had in high school, and like we weren't really that cool in high school. And he called me. He's like, "Hey man, how you been? You know, how's everything going? How's the fam? You know?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." And he's just like, "Yeah, man, you know, gonna have a little get together in my house." That was his words, not mine. I'm like, all right, cool. I'll show up. You know, I didn't even ask who was there. I just showed up because he's like, I'm gonna because he was talking about because he has a business for landscaping. So I was like, maybe he wants people to support his business or something. Like, I'll go out and support him. Next thing you know, these two mofo's on top of him walking to the door. Keep in mind, I'm a fly in milk here at this situation too. So whenever I was there, I was the only white dude in the entire fucking place.
White?
I mean, well, Hispanic. I was brownish, so that's a brown guy.
A fly in milk. I was
Yeah.
trying to decipher what you said.
Yeah. I was the opposite of fly in milk.
Okay. You were milking the flies.
I was the milk and the flies, yeah. And he comes out with these other two people, like intro song and everything. That's how I know I
Intro
was like,
song?
oh shit. I was like,
The
I'm about to get
fuck?
You
swindled.
heard glass breaking?
Yeah. it's Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Yeah.
Mazel
Oh,
tov.
shit.
Bennett.
No, but he comes in with these two people. He's like, "Hey guys, I'm here to do this," and they go through like the whole PowerPoint presentation, and like they happen to ask me first.
Shut that shit down.
I was like, "Shit, you didn't even give me a timeshare offer, nothing," And it was just funny because like I was, I was the only dude there that was of not color, and I asked me first, so I felt like a dick. I feel like there,
Color.
and it was just like the funniest shit ever because it was like one of those things that I usually I try to support all my friends as much as I can in everything they do, and he made it sound like it was like, oh, you're supporting me in my business. I was like, okay, cool. And a year later or 2 years later, COVID happens. I'm like, thank God I didn't fucking do that. But
Yeah, that was COVID's the thing that ruined it for sure.
yeah. But it was just funny because like the whole time there, I was just thinking to myself like, man, was I really in the wrong? I was like, I was like, that actually sounded pretty good at the end of it.
He got you.
Yeah,
Got your ass.
that's pretty good
Shit.
presentation. I will say this: they didn't have any refreshments or anything.
Bro got with no refreshments?
Yeah, I almost got
We were
got.
promised punch and pie.
Yeah, I was waiting for the pie to roll out. I was waiting for the little cart for sweets and treats to come out. No, nothing.
We would understand there was punch and pie.
It was funny because it was the whole situation was I showed up to support my friend. Turns out he was trying to swindle me.
I mean, you almost supported him. You almost did
Yeah.
it.
I had to support him somehow, I guess.
What does he do now?
He has a land. I said he had a landscape business. He has a pretty good successful landscape business. But
Oh, there you go.
but to this day, I feel like messaging him like, "Hey man, how did that timeshare thing go out for you?"
It didn't work out for anybody. I promise you that.
I was just thinking to myself like, man, maybe I should ask him, see if he got swindled that bad that he just because it was expensive too. It wasn't cheap. From what I remember, it was pretty expensive. I think it was like the lowest package was like $800, and I was like, fuck,
Oh.
Jesus.
nah. The swindling can happen. I ain't about it. So,
Sounds like you were about it.
I mean, it sounded great on paper. On paper, it's different.
Yeah,
You
man.
know?
Yeah, this is great.
I don't want it.
You can draw the picture all you want. It's still a scam's a scam,
Keep drawing them charts.
You draw the charts, yeah. You drew the little flow chart where it grew exponentially.
Exponentially.
Yeah, that was it. That's how I got swindled right there.
How about you, Moldy?
We went to one of those when I was a kid. My mom got one in the mail. And so we went to San Antonio with my aunt so we could get like I think it was like $100 gift card to Fuddruckers.
Oh, you win the.
We just made a day out of it.
Yeah.
So you went all the way to San Antonio for $100? No.
It was more like we went to San Antonio for the weekend, and that was one of the things we had to do for a few hours. Was do that. We get free lunch. Bing bang boom. We're out of there. We go to this office place where they have a bunch of little cubicles set up for this, and we have an appointment. And so we go in, and the lady's talking about points. I'm a kid, so I don't give a fuck. And she talked about points, and you can stay at these hotels and this hotel. And she gets up to go ask her manager something, and I'm like, I'm going to the bathroom. I'm getting out of here. So I stand up, and I'm walking away, and I see her phone in the little desk thing. And so I bend down like I'm tying my shoe, and I grab her phone, and I take it to the bathroom. And I just take the battery out. So I'm probably like 13. Yeah, so I take the battery out so she can't call it and find it. And then I put it in my pocket, and then we listen to the rest of this thing, and she's like, where the fuck's my phone? But she wants to make the sale, so she's forgetting about it. She's like, whatever. So on the way home from
Little
San
does she
Antonio,
know.
it gets a lot. So I want to preface this by saying that when anything bad happens to me in my life, I accept it. I'm like, I did something horrible. This is just justice, cosmic justice. So on the way home from San Antonio, I put that battery back in, I turn it on, and I go ham on the mobile store. I'm buying games, I'm buying ringtones, I'm buying movies. And this is like a flip phone.
Yeah,
It's a
apple
flip phone.
bottom jeans and everything.
Yeah. I'm spending this poor lady's money like crazy on on like Jamster, on those cell phone ringtones and shit.
Oh my god.
And we stop at a gas station, and I fucking get out, I put it on the ground, and I smash it with my foot, and then throw it away.
What the fuck?
Like a burner phone? Just looking-
Yeah. I was like, I can't hold on to this, and I fucking just smashed it and then threw it away.
Gotta get rid of
What
the evidence.
happened? I won.
I did it. It was like once I got away with it, I don't know what to do with this.
I never really thought this far.
I was an asshole. So we almost got scammed, but that lady got scammed.
Oh, 100%. She got robbed.
Yes. I'm sorry, Miss Lady at the timeshare company in San Antonio.
Scammer get scammed. Scammer get scammed.
Circa 2005, maybe.
Jesus Christ.
It was a razor phone and you didn't know it?
No, and the worst part is, I think about it a lot, and it was like an old beat-up cell phone. It was not new, so she probably, that was probably all she had.
She's like, I'm gonna buy a new phone whenever I sell this person some shit.
Monster.
Then I spent $100 on the store and smash it. Drop it off at a gas station on the way home. But we got Fuddruckers that day.
Oh, good.
It's a good day.
That sounds like a great day.
I don't know if that counts as a scam, but that might be the only time I scam somebody.
I don't think that's scamming. You just straight up robbed that person.
Oh, then I'll cut all that. We'll save it for a robbery episode.
Next week, the robbery episode.
Jesus.
I mean, you scam the scammers. I mean, technically, it's like when a call center, they call you and you fucking have them say Ligma or something. And that's the same thing, just prehistoric Ligma.
It's the same thing.
I mean, if you said this lady was old, she's probably dead by now. So.
No, she was a young lady.
Oh. Well, you stole this
I
young
know,
lady's
'cause
phone.
I think about that a lot because I'm like, fuck. Like when I'm somewhere and my car battery dies, I'm like, I deserve this. I totally deserve this.
They're gonna take the car battery out of your car and then take it to a parking lot, smash it.
And just smash it. No, they're gonna smash the car and leave the battery.
Yeah.
Yeah, those after high school pyramid scams or something.
Yes. It's funny how many of our high school friends fall for them. It's a consistency.
Yeah, my ex at the time came home and was like, "Yeah, I bought into my friend's thing." Again, it was the "we should be here" thing, and it just sounded really good. And we can go on a vacation. I was like, "How much did you fucking give her?" So it's just $300 right now. I'm like, "You're gonna go to work or wherever you got that from, get it back. That shit's not real. get your money back.
Return that shit right now.
Yeah, next day. Next day, got that shit back. I was like, no. Don't be dumb. Please.
Unacceptable.
Make sure that shit's back in my account right now.
Just give me the $300. Give me
I mean, it's kind of, well, okay, so I referenced this yesterday, like, when Owly and I used to be in business together and play Yu-Gi-Oh! We technically had a little, we did have a little business, didn't we, Owly?
Yeah,
side business.
Continue.
Okay. You're crying because we could have made so much more money. But
crying.
we could have been, our money could have grown so exponentially.
Exponentially? Where's the story going?
Anyway, if you're listening and you know who you are, it's the reason why we broke up the business together, because it's your old ex that wanted you to become you wanted to become the best Pokemon trainer. That person. That's the reason why we had to break up the business. Anyway, this whole
What's that to do with scamming?
Anyway,
what?
The whole situation started whenever we went to. We both were like we played Yu-Gi-Oh for years, and like I guess at one point we were like, screw it, let's just start selling cards. So we did, and it was great for a little while, and then we finally got a buy list. So in Yu-Gi-Oh terms, a buy list is like wherever a vendor gives you a list of cards that they need because they have a higher buy list, cards that they want to sell them for. So they're buying a ton of cards and they're selling those cards so they can make their profit, but we make
so you're like a bounty hunter for cards,
basically. So at one point, whenever we finally jumped into the business or whatever, we did our thing. I think we only did it for like 6 months. It was like one event and that was it. But Ali and I show up to an event in Austin. Was it Austin or was it Houston?
I think it was Houston.
I think he was right. Yeah, Houston. But we show up, we play. We were just there to buy cards. Keep in mind, our buy list is great. Like, we have good money in the buy list. So we end up buying like a ton of cards that day, and I think we spent like a good $500, right? So the reason why I brought that up is because we ended up making, like, on our $500 investment, we made like $1,300 on just $500.
Exponentially.
Yeah, exponential growth. But it was just because we had a lot of our buy list was really good. So like we would buy cards for like $5-6, and then sell it to the vendor for like $9 or $10. So like we're making a $4 or $5 profit on each card. So it was cool for a while. And then whenever we finally decided to like do other events, do a lot of things, we couldn't because we had to part ways.
You made that sound like we're about to get into like drugs and some
But
shit.
no, listen. But at the event, the reason why I brought that up is because during the event, I got escorted out of the fucking building. Because apparently I have been caught selling cards, which I was pretty careful for doing it. But the reason I think is because they had a hate between two people, and I got escorted out of the building. I got literally banned from events for like 6 months. So like I couldn't attend events and shit. So like, but I was like the whole time I was thinking,
I remember that shit.
Ali, also like he was part of the whole business. So what happened in that time is I told Ali he had to like kind of run the business at that point, and I was like thinking to myself like he was inside scamming people for like $1 card, $2 cards on like $10, $5 cards and shit like that. He was just trying to one up people,
How's that scamming? We had a buy list.
Yeah, but you were scamming hard. You were scamming, bro.
It's not scamming if they agree to pay a price on a card.
Yeah. But anyway.
It was a story about you going down there, buying some card, getting kicked out, and then tagged on, and Ali's a scammer.
Ali's a scammer, yep. No, but the reason I brought that up is just because it was a good time. I mean, we both made money during this time, and it was like it was a way that we I don't know how to put it. Like we didn't scam people. We just let me rephrase that. It's not scam. It's more like we, like Mallory said, we agreed upon a price and we bought the cards, but we both did it for a little bit, and it was profitable for us. That was a successful scam.
It's not a scam. Why is that word even in there? Why is that involved?
I sold someone a set of knives, and it was successful.
Bounty hunter made more sense.
I'm the dog. Big bad dog.
But no, I just brought that up because it just shows a little path of salesman skills. Yeah, but I'm just gonna say, Jackie, if you're listening, you're an asshole. You made this man give up on Yu-Gi-Oh because of this shit. Fuck you.
You can either write a letter.
Oh, what?
Could have made so much more money.
Dear Slim
Shady. I hope you. Anyway, she's the reason why we had to give up on our company.
Just catching strays. Nothing to do with the story.
Anyway, I think we had our name. We had a name too. It was called MJ Trading or MJ Trades.
I think it's the equivalent of like what we did with this podcast, just like the initials of our first name.
Yeah. Yeah, MJ Trades or something like that.
Shamonia Trades, like.
Jamona. How long did you do that for?
I think it was like 6 months, something like that.
About 6 months.
Okay.
We did one event. And the last event I went to was Vegas, and that was it. Howley couldn't go, but
It could not go. You're correct.
Damn.
the old ball and chain.
I was trying to read something I wrote. Oh, about when I got stopped by the cops.
Oh.
We gotta hear the story about you guys scamming that church because you said you're gonna tell us
that
about
was an actual scam.
That was a real scam.
Okay, so I want to hear this because I know you guys talked about it yesterday, but I actually want to hear how this played out.
So I've committed one robbery and one scam. Okay.
You're hearing this, Jesus. It's tally marking hard. It's just 1, 2.
So we had a booming company. It was a website
Boom.
design company. Booming. You can Google it. Cerebral Sphere.
Exponential growth.
I think Ali still has the email address.
That is literally why I have that email address to this day. I just never made a new one.
Dude, we went to City Hall. We got a fucking business license.
Oh my god.
It was unreal. So we could have been legit sued in
Oh
court.
fuck.
In court. You're gonna get an email one day, Ali. It's gonna be fucking from that church 15 years later or something.
He's got it. I have no defense.
So we went to school with the girl and her dad. I forgot how he was involved with the church, but he was, involved with the church, and he was looking for someone to do a website for them and a logo. And so we were like, we meet this guy, we go to his house, and we're taking notes. He's telling us, I want it to be like a corporate style logo, something I could print everywhere. And the whole time he's talking, I have the laptop and I'm just typing money signs, and I keep showing it to our friend. He's trying not to laugh. And so the guy, we talk about payment. He's gonna give us this much money, and then when it's done, he'll pay us more. And we're like, cool, we know what we got to do. So we immediately left there with that money. I think we bought 2 books at Fry's, and then we ate an expensive lunch at Abuelo's.
Inexpensive lunch.
It was yeah.
At the time, yes, it was.
We had no money then, and it was we suddenly had money. Let's go eat at a restaurant. So we go home and we're like, fuck, we gotta do this. So we start working on the logo. We're sending him designs. He's saying no. We're revising them. He's still saying no. At some point, I feel like me and Ali gave up, and we were like, nah, this ain't for me, dog. And so our friend had to deal with this guy, and I'm about 80% sure that dude never actually got a logo. And so we basically met up with this dude at his house for him to give us $300.
Oh my god.
And pay for our lunch that day.
$300 lunch.
Give me $20.
I'm sorry, the Rock Church.
The Rock Church.
At least they didn't give us more.
Yeah, that's.
We only took $300. Or I think it was.
Keep in mind, what year was this?
Fuck.
This was
2012,
probably
2011?
Yeah, 2011, 2012.
$300 was quite a bit of money back then. I'm just saying.
I just can't believe we had a business license.
Do you guys still have it, or you guys lost like the patent? Or...
Oh, it's only good for I think it was good for 4 years.
Oh, okay. Definitely gone by now.
Yeah.
There's a business now under that name, and it's just now they're the ones getting sued. Like, we never made its design. I promise you, you would never.
It was you. You and your shaggy-haired friends.
I just thought, what an asshole. He's telling us what he wants in the design and the website, and I'm just typing money symbols in the notepad. I'm not taking any notes.
Notes in for me, Doug.
Jesus Christ.
So that was the beginning and the end of Cerebral Sphere. Also, we did something for another guy. We built him a demo website, and we absolutely stole the website design. We even had a website where we would go and you put in the website name and it would download the HTML, so you didn't actually have to build it, and then we just edit the HTML. And I don't think they gave us money, but that's how we had planned to build websites had we gotten more business, was to steal other people's websites.
You're joking.
And sell them to people. No, not at all. I think I remember it was called Site Sucker. Was the website.
The beginning and the end of our business.
The
that
leech.
one day. That one transaction.
That's all you needed. $300. How much was the business license?
I don't know. I think it was $20 or something. It costs nothing. It's just a piece of paper that says, "You run the business."
So it's $20. So you technically made $280 out of pocket. In pocket.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Didn't make nothing because we absolutely spent that.
We bought 2 website design books and then a big ass lunch at a boy.
You guys want a better website design? You guys should just commit it to the fucking business. You guys would have had $300 more.
I don't know how much he was gonna give us, but I'm glad he didn't.
Well, if he gave you $300 up front, it was 50-50, wasn't it? 300 and 300 in the beginning.
All I got out of it was a shitty email that I've used the rest of my life.
And a lunch.
And a lunch.
At Abuelo's for...
That's right.
Yeah. That's how much I wasn't listening to the guy. And it was just, I don't even know how much he was going to give us. I don't even know how long it was, our timeline or anything.
I don't even remember what he looks like.
Just money signs. So we definitely swindled that guy.
No, that's a scam.
Yeah.
That's the definition of a scam.
It started with good intentions, though.
It did.
Yeah.
It started with good intentions.
Get it now?
We were like, oh shit, way in over our head.
It turns out we could not make that. I definitely couldn't.
He never took another chance on a small business ever again.
To this day, he only hires big box stores. Big business only. I wonder if he tells the story just the way you guys tell it. Just
Think he used it in one of his sermons?
Yeah.
There was a mirror behind us. He's like, he was just typing money signs as I was talking.
Holy shit. That'd be hilarious.
So here's what I want. Money. Money.
Here's what I'm hearing.
Just you pressing the one bucket, the money sign key the whole time.
Yeah. The number 4. Holding shift.
Holding shift the whole time.
Like I'm taking notes.
It's just, oh man. To be a fly on the wall after you guys swindled this man, wow. Sounds amazing.
I try not to think about that one.
No.
I'll think about that a couple times.
Speaking of, this is unrelated to scams, but I actually remembered a really funny story about that same friend, Chris. We went camping one time, and we took, I think it was at Lake Whitney, and we took a few things to cook, and one of them was a carton of eggs, 12 eggs. We were about to make them in the morning, and we had the carton open, and the wind pushed the carton of eggs off the table, and they fell on the floor and broke. And after we picked it up, there was one whole egg on the ground, and our friend Chris picks it up and smashes it on the ground and was like, nobody's getting eggs.
What the fuck?
I don't know why I thought about that today in the car, but I was fucking laughing.
We ended up kicking the crabs that we found in the lake.
Oh yeah, we
With
put
the
crabs in
bacon.
the lake.
I told that story the other day. We just threw them in the fucking oil.
I forgot we did the crabs.
Little crunchies.
Oh my god! But I was just remember like, oh, there's one egg left. Smash! Nobody gets eggs.
If you think about it, we did scam Stefan out of s'mores that night. Because we didn't wake him up when we were making them.
He wanted s'mores, and we just fucking made him while he was asleep.
Perfect.
Ugh.
Scammed. Scammer gets scammed.
Scammer gets scammed. Doggy dog world.
I got touched by a stick in the lake, and I think I jumped out of my skin. Stupid idiot.
Stupid idiot.
I was thinking today though about how printer ink is probably the biggest scam
Bro, holy
in the world.
Dude,
shit, yes.
It's so much cheaper to buy a whole printer than the fucking ink
Lord
itself.
forbid you own a fucking HP.
It's more than gold per ounce.
Insanity.
Those rat bastards.
You can't even use like the off-brand ones for your HP. You gotta buy HP brand fucking ink. It's so expensive.
And you have to like sign up for their HP online shit.
Yep. Complete bullshit.
Or it doesn't work.
Exactly. Like
We had one of those at work.
Fucking bullshit is this, dude? Fuck you, HP. HP, if you ever happen to listen to this, go fuck yourself. Everybody in that company.
Allegedly.
Fucking HP, piece of shit.
HP sucks.
That's the first time I've been mad today. Fuck you,
Hewlett
HP.
Packard this dick.
HP Pavilion.
Them and Dell. Fuck Dell.
Yeah.
I just have small gripes with Dell, but fuck Dell.
Fuck Dell. Fuck HP. Not Lovecraft.
It's a gateway home.
Gateway? Oh my god.
I want my computer to remind me of a cow.
Do they still
It's
make Gateway?
Macintosh.
No, I think they got bought by HP.
Oh, I was like, I don't think they make Gateway anymore.
Gateway USA.
That was
Oh
one
yeah,
of my,
they do.
That was one of my first computers. I used to have an old like Gateway.
I think we all have at some point.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first computer I bought out of high school was a Gateway.
I mean, don't get me wrong, they're pretty good computers.
Yeah, I updated it slowly throughout the years, and the only piece I have from that computer still is the hard drive. I still use the hard drive.
That where you keep all your scam ideas.
Yeah, I got 3 terabytes of scam ideas.
Holy
Hell
shit! You're actually the mastermind behind the Indian scammers in India. It's been you this whole time. It's been you.
Oh, they were bought by Acer, and then they revived Gateway.
Huh.
So Acer owned them, and they revived it.
Yeah, they revived Gateway, so they're back now.
Back again.
Macintosh.
Did you ever scam anyone on eBay?
No.
Ever?
No,
Nope.
never. But I've seen people. I know a friend that got scammed big time on a fucking eBay scam. This shit was funny. So you never read. So you know how there's always those ones that have the fine print was like, oh, you can buy this and you get it for like $200.
Box only.
Yeah, it's like picture only. So he gets like a fucking picture in the mail. It's like the shittiest thing ever.
Picture
But
only.
he gets like a picture in the mail, and that's all he got. I'm like, wow, bro.
That's a scam.
My stepsister bought a cell phone, and this was probably like 2004. She bought one of her first cell phones she bought on there, and she got it, and it was bricked. Like it was locked, and it required a password. And the dude that sold it just deleted his eBay account.
Hell yeah.
It was that easy to get away with shit on eBay. You just sold some shit and then deleted your account.
It is what it is.
People would get they would order iPods and stuff and get rocks. That was a real popular one.
Oh, that was. Yeah, I recall that shit.
A box of rocks.
Get scammed.
Or you get phone cases. I remember watching a video of this person that bought a phone online. I guess it was like an iPhone at the time. I don't remember what it was, but they bought it online and I guess the scammer fucked up and sent them the wrong box, and
Mhm.
sent them like a whole box full of fucking phones. It was just like random phones of every kind you can think of, like fucking, um, just every kind of phone you can think of. It's pretty wild.
I would still report them as not delivered.
Hell yeah. Scam, good scam.
Scam is good scam.
Okay. So you never returned anything to like, or maybe Amazon, and just filled it with something that wasn't the original item?
Nope.
Yeah, I never did that either.
I've definitely had something show up after, like, the date or whatever.
Yeah.
They didn't mark it as delivered, and I was like, yep, never got this.
Damn.
And then they refunded me. But fuck Amazon.
I've seen it. Well, keep in mind, this happened recently. So, whenever I ordered that Magic, pre-con from the Amazon, I was supposed to get it, and like it showed up to my house, and like I said, I had a conversation with my neighbor. Turns out they had taken it off out of my front gate to get into the house. The Amazon driver left it there instead of like I have a mailbox. The mailbox is like just on the other side, like just like not even like that far away. You could just throw it over and it'll be in the mailbox basically. And this idiot left it on the sidewalk, on a public sidewalk that's busy. So it's like, think about it like this. I would think mentally like, oh, maybe it's not a good idea to leave this on the sidewalk where everybody can see it and could grab it and, oh, this guy just said, fuck it, I'm going to leave it here. I still have the picture. It's fucking hilarious. I can see the gate open behind the package. Instead of walking in to drop it off behind the mailbox or do something or leave it at the front door, he took a picture of the product in front of the gate where the gate was open and the sidewalk. Instead of taking it all the way inside, he just was too lazy to do it. I was just like, what a moron.
I'm gonna need a diagram.
I'll draw it up. But the whole situation is I ended up getting $90 back for free. And then it turns out that my neighbor was the reason why the package never showed up. So
he stole it.
I got my stuff back. I got $90 from Amazon because Amazon decided to fucking try to. Their drivers didn't know how to fucking actually do the job.
So you have scammed Amazon?
I mean, no. I honestly didn't think the package showed up. So
I don't know. I feel like Amazon was out Magic cards and $90.
No, they got their money back somehow.
Somehow. They just found it somewhere.
Yeah,
Yeah, they lost $90 and made $1 million because they make $1 million a minute.
They charged someone else extra. I saw that. That was on Reddit. Somebody had bought something for it was like $30, and the seller didn't charge them for like 3 days. And in those 3 days, they had raised the price to like $43 or something.
What the fuck?
And so that person got charged $43.
Jesus.
And he posted the like support chat, and he even made the point. He was like, so if I sell something for $1, I can just increase the price to $9,000. And the person said yes.
What?
Yeah.
That person's wild. He just said, "Yep." That's how it works.
I was like, okay, new fear unlocked.
America.
Please
buy something from Amazon.
Please no.
Get fucked up.
I actually need to list some more stuff. Come to think of it,
so you can scam more people.
Scam or get scammed.
Oh, I always trying to scam everybody. I don't know what you know.
I ain't never scammed a person in my life.
What about that guy you sold the Eclipse to?
That wasn't a scam.
Dude, that
he knew what he was buying. It just didn't happen to overheat when he test drove it.
See?
Oh, okay.
But he knew it. He was told it overheated every now and then.
Oh, okay.
I still have the bill of sale for that, so I'm good.
What does that even? That car is probably in a junkyard right now. It doesn't exist anymore.
Shit, it might be, but I'm just saying, I can fish out the bill of sale. It's sold as is with issues.
The day you throw it out, he comes back knock. He's like, "Yeah, that Eclipse you sold me."
You see it on the news, like Al Qaeda using it.
Yeah.
It's my Eclipse.
It's running to the desert.
Shit.
It's my Pokemon sticker on the back.
Oh fuck.
My waifu sticker.
Your Magikarp sticker.
Oh, remind me to bring that on Saturday.
Fuck yes. I
I'll
keep
probably
forgetting
still
about
forget.
it. Me too.
What's happening on Saturday?
Aren't you going to Cody's thing? Magic?
What Cody's thing?
Commander?
He told us about it last week.
That doesn't mean I remember.
Oh, yeah, it's Saturday.
Saturday at, you said at 10:30?
10:30 is when people are going to start rolling up. I'm
10:30 a.m., bro.
I'm going to go yard sailing in the morning for a little bit.
Okay,
No,
yeah, I'll
I'm
probably
there.
I'll show up maybe after like 12 or something.
Yeah.
I'm probably not gonna show up till later.
Okay, I'll get the address from, I guess, you, Allie.
Yeah, I'll ship it. But I want to get some yard sailing or thrifting done in the morning.
Yo, that sounds nice. I might stop by Goodwill here.
Hell yeah.
Speaking of scams, Goodwill is the opposite of a scam.
I don't know, man. They're starting to get a little pricey now.
Starting to get like the big box stores.
Yeah, they're just like listing shit on eBay prices. It's like, what?
For
Ones
real?
get shit here for cheap. Yeah.
Yeah,
And they'll
there's
go
some-
through and like cherry pick stuff and put it in the display cases for more, or like retail.
Oh, yeah, the display case stuff.
It's like this is supposed to be for like charity or some shit. Like, fuck you.
They also have a website.
They do.
Goodwill Finds, I think is what it's called. That's where I bought my Nintendo DS's.
Oh,
$50. I got 2.
You mean the ones you stole?
Yeah.
Goodwill Finds online thrift store. It is. There's an online thrift store. Holy shit.
Some of the stuff on there is like you said, like eBay prices, but every once in a while you can actually find a good deal on something.
Yeah, Nintendo 3DS, $132.99.
Yeah, that's a bad one. Mine was $25. I bought 2 of them. They had a signed picture of Jeff Goldblum.
I thought you were gonna
Huh.
say Jason Page. I honestly did. I was like,
No.
oh my god.
Oh, hold on, Nintendo DS Lights. Okay.
They can't afford that. No one's giving that up.
Absolutely not.
It's worth hundreds of dollars.
Exponential growth.
Did you ever fall for any crypto scams?
Owly did, I think.
Crypto scams.
And I mean
Well-
crypto scam in the sense like you bought into it and they fucking like
Dips.
took all the money out of it. Yeah, not like it just failed.
I think one, like just as the crypto boom was happening. This is like 2019 though. No, it's like 2018. I don't know. I bought into one there and then like a couple weeks later it was just completely gone. But I only put in like $30, so I was like, whatever. I guess MetaZoo, I have a PFP from them and that company's going under, so
What do you mean they pulled their money out of all their MetaZoo shit? No, they don't.
yeah.
MetaZoo don't exist, dog.
Is that true?
They're going for bankruptcy. Well, that's best case scenario. They go for bankruptcy.
Oh, they didn't like. I'm saying like, did they scam or did they just not do well?
I think they just didn't do well.
Oh.
Like, yeah, that company's completely under. In a sense, it wasn't, but it might as well have been.
Yeah. Maybe it would have hurt less.
Yeah.
If someone was like, I stole this from you, you're like, that hurts.
Okay.
As much as I stole it from myself.
Can't believe you've done this.
I actually read about a guy today, who I consider probably the greatest scammer of all time. His name is Gregor McGregor. No relation to the fighter. So this is like 1820, but he basically made up a whole country called Poyas in South America,
What?
and he went to the coronation of the King of England and convinced the king to invest in his country and send settlers and let him make embassies in England for this fake country.
What?
Yes. So in those embassies, he started selling people like land deeds for this country. He started exchanging currency, taking people's British money and giving them this fake ass currency. And then people would go out and sail over there to settle,
Yeah.
and they would be met with nobody. It was like they were waiting for help from the Poyas government. No, nobody's out there. So it was like a lot of these people wrote journals that just ended up dying from starvation or whatever.
Ain't no fucking way.
And it was more than one like expedition out there. Like multiple times people went out there and died.
Oh my god.
Gregor McGregor. I was like the balls you have to make up, not only make up a country, but then like sell it to people.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
he made up like maps. He had pictures of like uniforms for every section of the military. He had this currency that he had made. He like
that's
put in the
fucking
work.
crazy.
Yeah.
Did he get away with it?
I think he had I think he was either like he wasn't charged or he got off. Like he did go to trial, but he wasn't guilty.
That's insane. Holy shit. Okay.
Yeah. I was
That's
reading the Wikipedia today.
that is actually crazy. That's one of the craziest scams I've ever heard of in my life.
It's just unreal. And then he ended up running away to Venezuela and just dying there.
A peaceful death.
Oh, he was acquitted.
Like
The
OJ.
glove did not fit.
Yeah.
Wow.
He OJ'd his way out.
That's crazy. I mean, shit. Good on him.
Yeah. I'm like, fuck. I mean, I'd sell a country.
I'd sell the country, yeah. I'd take that deal.
Name it. It's where the Oompa Loompas are from.
Ah, yes, of course.
I forgot what their country was called.
Willy
Same.
Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. But they actually came from a country. I don't remember where it is.
Yeah, he mentions it.
Yeah.
He sure does.
Was it like Oompa Land or something?
Was it that simple?
No.
Oompa Land.
Oompa Land? Woompa Land?
These are the Loompas. Like came up with it on the spot. Oompa. Yeah, Loompa.
What rhymes with Oompa?
They are from Loopaland. Loompaland.
Come on now.
So I was close.
Oompa Land.
In the early edition of the novel, they are shown as African pygmies. I don't know what that means.
Little people.
The little people.
Little person.
They were so orange. They were the best part of the movie, though.
Were they?
Oh yeah.
The remake with Johnny Depp was a scam.
That one sucked.
They stole my money.
There's nothing good about that movie.
Forced me to watch this dude get biannual haircuts.
The movie just sucked, you know?
It just didn't have the same magic.
That
That's
was
why
pretty bad.
That's why it's kind of scary to see remakes of movies. Like, I heard there's a Joe Dirt too, but I've never watched it because I don't want to ruin the magic the first
Joe
one had.
Dirt?
Yeah. Because it would essentially just be a first one. They would just make all the same jokes.
Pretty much.
Never good on sequels.
Y'all remember Dirte? Y'all remember You're My Sister?
Good one. Nobody wants Joe Dirt too.
No. Scam.
Camera gets scammed.
So what else we got on topic?
One time, I don't know if it's a scam. I feel like I maybe scammed the cops. We were driving back. It was me and my parents, and I think my stepsister all went. And we were driving to the dinosaur park, wherever that is, Glen Rose. And on our way back, I was speeding. And in Burleson, I got pulled over. And the cop goes, yeah, you were going, I think it was like 55 and a 40. And I was like, oh, shit.
That's it?
He goes, do you have your license and insurance? And I'm like, yeah. So I hand it to him, and he's like, your insurance is out. I was like, fuck. I knew that. I just forgot.
No,
he comes back to the car.
You're like, no. Check again.
That's not right. And so he comes back from the police car, and he's like, and your license is suspended.
Oh,
I'm like,
shit.
You're right. It is. I forgot. Because speeding was a habit for me. So I was driving on a suspended license, no insurance, and I was speeding.
Holy
so he
shit.
felt kind of bad. My mom was there to take the car, so he didn't have to impound the car. But he felt bad, so he gave me a warning for the speeding. So I immediately go home. I pay off my license fees, which is like $150 or something. And then I renew my insurance. I get my mom to get on the phone and renew the car insurance. So it's for that same day. And then I make my court date back in Burleson, and I go to the old lady and I give her my ticket, and she's like, "Ooh, suspended license and no insurance." And I was like, "Yeah, I did it that morning, but I guess maybe it just didn't get through the system because I knew we were driving to the lake. I just went ahead and renewed it." And she's like, "Okay, do you have the paperwork?" So I hand her my insurance and my driver's license receipt thing, and she's like, "This, and you did this before you got the ticket?" And I was like, "Yeah, I did it in the morning before we left for the lake." And she's like, "Okay, well, I guess you're good. I guess you can go." And I was like, "Okay, I'll leave."
I'm outie.
So I got out of 3 tickets. He gave me a warning on the speeding because he felt bad, and then I went behind his back, fucking renewed my shit, and then got out of the other 2 and didn't even have to worry about the speeding one because he gave me a warning.
That man sat back at that speed trap waiting for your ass to come back around. He's like, "You'll be back eventually."
No, he probably like, "Yeah, what happened to that guy with no insurance?" "Oh, he had insurance."
Yeah, the guy had insurance. What? I was waiting for him in court.
We let him go. Not guilty. Yes.
You OJ'd him with the glove. You're like, "Nope, the glove don't fit. You must have quit."
I did. I was a different person then. I could never pull that off now.
I feel like you would be too like timid for it.
Yeah, I could not just lie to that old lady's face today. I don't know who I was back then.
You would go. It was like a different moldy levels.
No, you can do it.
I believe in you.
I believe. Come on now. You got it. Line that person.
You must believe to succeed.
That was the scariest day of my life.
Sounded like it. I wonder how much those tickets would be like nowadays. It would probably be like probably $1,000. I'm thinking like over $1,000 or so.
That's the best part. I didn't even find out how much it was.
He just let you go.
I was cleared of all charges. I forgot that I actually had to go to court, and then I talked to the desk clerk after that, and that's when she was like, "You did it this before?" I'm like, "Yes, absolutely. If that means I get out of this ticket, then yes."
All right.
Guess I'm going home, mother.
Yeah, if you ever get caught with a suspended license, go home, immediately pay it off. Tell them you did it before. Works every time.
Allegedly.
It's a one time, every time.
You only get one, because they'll catch your ass a second time.
Yeah. You push your luck with it.
Exponential growth.
They'll fuck you.
No doubt. They will.
I'm glad I never fell for or not fell, but I'm glad I never bought into like any of the Jake Paul or what was it, Crypto Zoo?
CryptoPunk.
Oh. No, yeah, I think it was Crypto Zoo. Yeah, everyone there got fucked. Like, super fucked. People lost like over $60,000 and shit. It's like,
yeah,
idiots.
I saw videos of people like, "I got you're gonna be dropping the eggs are hatching," or whatever it was, whatever the thing was.
Yeah.
And it didn't happen. I was like, "Oh, I invested like $15,000. Why?"
Original artists made these creatures. Boy, that's AI art and it's all shit.
Original AI art.
We don't get your original art looking ass out of here.
Scammer gets game.
Pizza, I think I remember you telling me that you had did the bar bets before.
No. I bet at a bar. 2 different things.
Oh.
I made a bet at a bar once.
It wasn't a bar bet. I was at the bar.
I was at the bar
when I bet.
When I bet, yeah. That's how that all came out. I think we misunderstood that one.
Yeah, I never did a bar bet. I guess no one's ever offered to buy me a drink in return for doing something stupid.
Mm.
I usually just do the stupid on my own, and sometimes I earn a free drink.
Stupid just happened.
I just have this natural exuberance of stupid.
Thank you for being so dumb.
That sounds familiar.
Plankton.
Oh yeah.
So no bar bets, but there are some pretty cool bar bets that I've seen or heard of. But
like what? Let's put you on the spot.
Yeah, on the spot.
I've seen the ones with the plastic bag underneath the bottle, or not bottle, but it's a turned over beer glass. and it's like you have to like you have to like make sure the beer turns over without spilling it.
And it, hold on, set it up again. It's a plastic bag and you said like an upside down beer.
It's a chip bag, like an open up chip bag,
Oh, okay.
and you're supposed to like turn over the beer over like because it's face down. Keep in mind the beer is in the glass and is facing down, so the top of the beer glass is facing down on this bag, and the beer isn't spilling out because of suction.
Okay.
So it's just there and suspended. It's kind of like Gertrude's cat, where it's just it's neither dead or alive. It's just there. So to someone does something.
You say Gertrude's cat?
I think it's what it's called. Is that the one? What's it called? What is? It's the one where it's the cat's either dead or alive because there's something.
Oh, Schrodinger's cat.
Schrodinger's cat. There you go.
What's funny is I Google Gertrude's cat, and that's a RuneScape quest.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Nice.
That's the reason. But that's hilarious. But yeah, so basically what they do is you're supposed to like turn it over, and if you turn it over without spilling anything, you get to drink the rest of the night for free.
Oh shit.
Yeah, so it's a pretty hard task, but I was watching this video of this guy that did it, and he basically turned it over, but he used a dollar bill. He slid it underneath the whole thing, and it went all the way to the other side of the glass, and he used it kind of like a crowbar, or not crowbar, but like a leverage to kind of hold the top of the plastic. So whenever the bag actually like started to come up, whenever he flipped the cup over, the dollar bill held the liquid inside because it was layered between that and the bag of chips.
Okay.
So I thought it was pretty cool.
Will you draw that up?
I'll find a video.
Owly. Bar
Moby.
bets?
No bar bets. None that I'm aware of.
None that you're aware of.
None that I'm aware of.
You bet at a bar once.
Bet at a bar once, I'm sure.
I bet you went to a bar and said bet.
Bet. For certain I have, yes.
For certain.
I was going through my pictures and I have that picture of you at the Boiled Owl with, what's his name, sitting on your lap.
Tony Green?
Yeah. You were very much given like when that guy sat on SpongeBob at the beach vibes. Boop, boop.
What a character that is, man. What a fucking character.
Good singer.
Yeah. That is for certain. Crazy high notes.
Nobody wanted to go after him.
Nobody ever does. But the show must go on.
He's like, just wait till I get on there.
Yeah. Yeah, that karaoke bar wasn't like people just trying to have fun. It was
competitive.
It was like a locals.
It was a regional.
A competitive local scene for karaoke.
It's like American Idol regionals.
You're talking about the one in Arlington?
No, the one in Magnolia.
Oh. They're talking about the one in Arlington. I was like, man, that one's pretty competitive too.
You're talking about
the one
Caves?
up there by UTA?
Caves, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was pretty good too. Yeah,
Pretty competitive. Their beers are cheap too.
yeah, I like that bar. It's pretty good.
It's pretty cheap because it was near the college town. So
Let's go right now.
Let's
I'm
go.
down. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Go. I'll meet you
So
there.
so we brought this idea up last time, or we talked about this. We should do like a live, like we just started doing Commander night. So we'd be doing like a live demo of that, or doing that as our next podcast or something, or next video, just having a Commander night.
Just playing Commander and talking about the podcast, or doing a podcast while playing Commander. Instead of cameras here, and here, and here.
We're gonna shoot it single camera sitcom style.
There you go.
Milo's gonna be like, or Ali's gonna have one of those, what is it called, those camcorders, the old camcorders. Why do you have a camcorder, bro?
The big ass ones.
Like on his
Yeah.
shoulder.
The date. time and everything on the screen.
He has it set up on a stand.
Relax. I just want to take some pictures.
Just taking pictures.
Made some bad barbecue.
Hell yeah. Speaking of barbecue, I just bought like a... God, I used to get a lot of them when I was a kid. That Lloyd's barbecue, like the pre-cooked barbecue shit that comes in a little Tupperware container at Walmart.
Oh, like next to the meats or whatever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I bought one of those for the sake of nostalgia. Tastes just like I remember it.
Is it good? I've never had one.
It tastes like the most store brand barbecue food you could probably eat.
Hell yeah. Like Dickies?
Yeah, but it's passable. It's passable. It's good.
Okay.
Is it?
It is. For what it is. It tastes like meat covered in barbecue sauce.
Boiled meat and barbecue sauce.
Yep. Sweet baby rays.
Hell yeah. That's a good barbecue sauce.
That's a great barbecue sauce.
Oh.
What else is on the agenda today, Jordan?
Apparently barbecue sauce.
Ooh.
That's all I could think about.
It's a weird flex.
Yeah. Made some ranch.
Yeah, we saw that.
Didn't get scammed.
Didn't get scammed.
Not once.
Mm-mm.
Just to point out the facts after this entirety of podcast so far, Moldy was the scammer in every point of aspect. He was the guy. He was a scammer guy.
Do not trust me.
Scammer guy. He said scammer guy.
He wasn't scam enough for a scam.
He's been a scammer this whole time.
And apparently a robber.
A robber, a scammer?
A robber, scammer.
A robber?
Everything in between.
Romper.
So, Owly, is this commander thing pre-con only, or is it everybody brings a deck?
Everyone's bringing their shit. Look out. These guys are coming to win.
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Prepare yourself.
Who's coming to win?
Everybody.
Oh shit. That's more than I thought.
Everybody.
I don't know how big of a place Cody has, or how many tables he has too. That's the real question.
I'm gonna be bringing mine just in case, but I think he's got it. He's got a pretty spacious area.
Talking about that little table that you have.
Hey man, it's a table, okay?
It's above average.
Yeah, man.
I found a subreddit where people will compete with each other on how many Sharpies they can fit in their butthole at once.
Huh.
That wasn't part of this episode. Or planned. Why would you say this?
I don't remember talking about this.
Topic never once came up, ever.
Let me see what it's called.
You don't need to finish that.
Oh, it's called Butt Sharpies.
Oh my god.
Original. Very
yeah.
well thought out
Yeah.
title.
Makes sense. Absolutely.
Let's see, sort by top.
But what?
By top posts.
Huh?
The toppest of posts. 40.
Alright, and that's where we come to an end.
Alright, that's it.